There are some movies out there that are really good, and I want to share my rating on some movies. Let's make this video my opinion on my favorite movie. Well, you guys got the last video more popular than my theater video in less than a day. How's this? If this video gets 10 likes, I will do a part 3. 1 out of 10 confetti. Let's do it again. Hello, YouTube figures. How's it going? Marty gets the car he has always wanted for life, and Jennifer, his girlfriend, is going to ride with... You have to come with me back to the future. Wait, will Jennifer go? Yes. Doc, Marty, and Jennifer all decided to go to October 21st, 2015. The future. Ooh, flying cars. Wait. It's April 15th, 2022. We don't have these things. Sizable clothes? Why would you have sizable clothes when you're acting like your future son? Sleep right? I need that. I can't fall asleep for hours. Probably because I go on my phone for hours. TVs that don't work. Nice. Ooh, a Pepsi. A 2015 looking Pepsi. And Biff? He's so old. Then as soon as Biff starts talking to Marty, we meet Biff's grandson, Griff. Griff has another problem he has to deal with, I forgot, and he said he will be back. So he plays a quick 80s game, and his son walks in, and he hides. Griff walks back in, and Marty's son has no idea what is going on. He gets knocked out. Give me that hat! Marty killed them with hoverboards and crashed them into the clock tower building thing. Okay, next! He buys a sports almanac, and it was 1950 through 2000, and he said it could win him big prizes, but Duck, of course, doesn't want it because he said it could be dangerous. While he is having this conversation, Biff sees 2 Marty Juniors and starts to wonder. Then the police catch Jennifer lying on the toilet paper, and the police take her to her future house. Then Doc threw away the almanac, and Biff got his hands on it. Wow, the house looks so cool. I just love this transition with the pizza. I show everyone that. I just love it. It's so satisfying. Like, oh my goodness. Wait, no way! Doc goes to Jennifer's future home and tells Marty to stay next to the DeLorean. But of course, he disobeys him and walks away. Then Biff stole it and flew away with it. Jennifer passes out, and Biff comes back and leaves, and they go back to 1985. Did we make it? Yep! Wait! There's still 50% of the video left! Marty goes home and sees another person there who isn't a family member. He wonders what is going on, and he goes to Hill Valley and sees Biff has his own casino. And he found out that his dad died and Biff married Lorraine. What is going on? Marty goes nuts and gets knocked out and taken into the house on the 27th floor. And his mom, Lorraine, has some, stuff. Yeah, stuff. And later, he goes to Doc's lab and sees that old Biff was in a time machine and he gave the almanac to his past self. And that made them in a different version of 1985. Marty asked Biff where he got the almanac, and he said in 1955, the night of the dance, there was an old man, old Biff, who gave it to him, and he told him that he would be rich on betting. And if he saw a kid asking about it, Biff would him. Marty tries to run, and he makes it on top of the roof. Biff tells him to commit suicide, and he jumps off a building on a Doc's car. He lived! Now it's time to go back to 1955. They hid the car behind the same fence in the last movie, and their plan is to try and steal the almanac from Biff and get out of there. He got his disguise and was spying on Biff. Mr. Sandman, do-do-do-do-do-do, bring me a drink, ba-ba-ba. Marty hid in Biff's car with a green blanket.
I wouldn't be your girl even if even if you had $1 million.
Foreshadowing. Old Biff gets in his car and drives home, and Old Biff gives the almanac to Biff, and he doesn't really care too much, and he leaves, and young Biff puts it in his back pocket, and he locked the garage door, and Marty stayed there until Biff started driving to the dance. Doc shows up at Biff's house and asks Marty where he was because he wasn't picking up. Then he does pick up and tells Doc that Biff is going to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. Doc keeps talking to Marty, and he runs into his other self. Oops. But that's not important because his 1955 self didn't really notice. Biff arrived at the dance and took the almanac in his back pocket. He is reading another magazine about Ooh La La. And then Principal Strickland sees him. He ran. Marty walks up to Biff, and then Strickland catches Biff, and he took the almanac. Biff and Strickland didn't notice Marty. Marty walks into Strickland's office. Marty sneaks in and almost got the almanac, but Strickland looked out the door, and he turned around, and Marty was under the desk. And he reaches over to grab it, and Strickland slides his chair in the desk and smashes Marty's fingers. He threw it away. Yes! No, it's the Ooh La La magazine. Yep, Biff still has it. He doesn't know where Biff is, and then he looks out the window and sees Biff twisting George's arm. The other Marty runs to where the band players are. Marty takes the almanac and runs, but Biff's friends see him. And he runs and hides behind a desk. Biff's friends see younger Marty playing a rock on stage, and they say they'll beat him up. Older Marty and Biff's friends are on the other sides of the stage, but older Marty beats them up. Marty left and got beat up by Biff, and Biff got away with the almanac. Doc picked up Marty, and they were going to Biff. Marty goes down, and then Biff noticed Marty and tried to knock him off, but he had the hoverboard. So then Marty was going as fast as he could out of the tunnel, and Doc saved him, and he ran into poop. Doc and Marty go back to the sign, and Marty burned the book. Doc is still in the DeLorean, and then the DeLorean got struck by lightning. Marty thought he died, but he got a letter from Doc at that moment, and Doc was in 1885. Okay, time for a third movie. If this video gets 10 likes, I will do a part 3. Bye! And also, before you leave, please subscribe because I'm losing subscribers really fast. So if you like this video, please subscribe.